validated what we saw. So again, thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice, for being there to call out to your mom. How heartbreaking was that? Call out for your mom.
Nancy Pelosi says with those big-ass glasses and the mask where you can barely, she says that George Floyd, thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice. Like he's like that one guy, he only regrets that he only has one life to give. Nathan Hale, right? His only regret is that he only has one life to give for the revolution. So Nathan Hale, he sacrificed himself. And I guess, sacrifice, he fought in a war and then eventually, so it wasn't sacrifice him. That isn't what George Floyd was, just living his day and then the police picked him. He didn't choose this moment. And so it does. Nancy Pelosi is completely out of touch. So let's hear it again. Thank you, George Floyd, who's dead. And she looks up as if, and then, she knows what she did. That's why right after she goes, and then what about him calling for his mother? That's what happens to a lot of people when they're getting tortured and pummeled and beat up. They'll, call for their father, or they'll call for the mother. That's happened a lot of times, and it is heartbreaking because it's like, holy fucking shit. Look what you just took a great and then...
And thank God the jury validated what we saw. So again, thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice.
Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice. Is that what he did? We got some, we got the conviction, but we don't know if we're going to get any justice at all. We have no idea. Justice hasn't been delivered.
For being there to call out to your mom.
He still has to be sentenced, right? So, and then she tries to say, oh my God, how heartbreaking was that? Oh my goodness, that was just so heartbreaking. Miss let them eat cake, miss, eating fucking gourmet ice cream. Now there is another faux pas, another gaffe. So there's going to be Pelosi's gaffe and Biden's spokesperson for Israel's gaffe. Now all this reporter asks is, do the lives of the Palestinian children, not the Palestinian people, but the kids, are they worth anything? Are their lives, we're here in America, we got with the Democrats the Black Lives Matter movement, which it's easy to say, if you're not a piece of shit, Black Lives Matter. All of our lives matter, right? So brown, white, Black Lives Matter. But apparently we need a Brown Lives Matter movement. We need a Brown Lives Matter movement because they're going to say, hey, just tell us, do you think it's okay to, protect the rights of children? Should we kill children or should we, stand up for the rights of children? And the guy was like, whoa. Hold your horses. Put the brakes on. You're going too fast. We don't know all the facts of the cases, and so I'm going to reserve judgment. You're going to reserve judgment on whether or not the children of the Palestinians deserve to. And you know what? That might be the policy of the goddamn fucking Biden administration. Maybe they don't actually think. Let's hear.
You killed 13 people just now, including maybe 5 or 6 children. Do you condemn that? Do you condemn the killing of children?
Saeed.
I'm asking, do you condemn the killing of Palestinians?
He's going to put his little hand up. Oh, no, Saeed, no, Saeed. Kind of like that Nazi guy that the guy comes up to him and he was like, hey, you stop. You stop right there. No, you stop right there. And then the guy.
Children.
Obviously, and these reports are just emerging,
So what's the question again? Do you support the murder of children? Kind of a slam dunk question, right? No, I don't support the murder. The wholesale murder, the slaughter of innocent children, just a wholesale slaughter like King Herod, like Pharaoh and the Moses story.
I'm asking, do you condemn the killing of Palestinian children?
Do you condemn the killing of Palestinian children? Yes, I condemn the killing of all children. Stop killing the fucking kids. Jesus Christ. That's such an easy softball question, but this stupid fuck, he thinks he's being smart by, I'm not going to answer it. I'm going to give him some bullshit, and I'm going to show you how smart. I'm so goddamn smart.
Obviously, and these reports are just emerging.
These reports are just with that fucking bureaucratic fucking bullshit speak. You're going to slow it down and make us listen to your fucking slow, dumb bullshit explanation because you're bullshitting us. Oh, okay, you were just speaking to the team, right? And that these are just emerging. Yes! Yes, you condemn the murder of Palestinian children. Yes, you condemn the murder of Israeli children. You condemn the murder of children, you fuck!
And I understand, I was just speaking to the team, I understand we don't have independent confirmation of facts on the ground yet, so I'm very hesitant to get into reports that are just emerging.
Journalist Glenn Greenwald, he joins.
Well, there you go. What's Glenn Greenwald think about this motherfucking guy? This is Rising, Crystal and Sagar Rising.
Escalating. What's happening exactly?
So, Glenn Greenwald, what say you?
Well, I think the key fact that you always have to begin with when talking about Israel and Palestine is that Israel has been occupying Palestinian territory for decades now. The West Bank, obviously, but also Gaza, even though they pulled out troops, they control the airspace, they control the border.
So eventually he's going to get to a point right here, but, thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice. That's not what he was doing that day. I guess, invariably, it's what happened. But that's not what, he didn't sign up for. That's not what the fuck. George Floyd wasn't like, you know what, I'm a Black Panther, I'm gonna, and even, it is just so tone deaf and stupid. It's such a dumb, holy shit. And then this stupid motherfucker. Do you condemn, hey America, let's practice, okay? We're gonna practice and then we'll call the night. America, do you condemn the murder of Canadian children? Yes, okay. Do you condemn the murder of Mexican children? Do you condemn the murder of the children of Texas? Do you condemn the murder of the children of South Africa? Yes, motherfucker! I condemn that shit! Fuck you! Talk about an easy slam dunk question that motherfucker just, he fumbled. He basically just had a nice, layup. All he had to do is just make the fucking layup and then somehow just diarrheaed all over the place. Just explosive diarrhea. You were just supposed to make the 2-point layup, and yet here we got explosive